Day 4 of Dallas Cowboys training camp is in the books here in Oxnard, California. We've changed locations to Channel Islands Harbor. Beautiful. This is going to be our live shot location for instant replay tonight. Mary, what do you think of this here?
It's gorgeous. If you see my jaw chatter a little bit, it's because it's a little chilly, but it's fine.
It is a little chilly. Okay, let's get back to the Cowboys. Unfortunately, some injury news today. You want to share that with us?
Yeah, defensive end Sam Williams unfortunately went down at practice. He was carted off of the field. It was then later revealed after an MRI that he tore his ACL and MCL, so he is out for this season. A gut punch to the defense, a defense that was just starting to gain some momentum. I'm sure he was putting in a lot of work getting ready and prepared for pads under Mike Zimmer's defense.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine what he must be feeling.
I'll tell you what, so he's entering his third season. In his first 2 seasons in the NFL, he had 8 sacks, 4 in each season. He was going to be opposite side of Tank Lawrence. Man, this is such bummer news because I really think he was about to take that next step this season. So we wish him definitely a speedy recovery, and hopefully everything goes well for him, as he rehabs and all that stuff down the line.
Yeah, and I want to add, we spoke with DeMarvion Overshown today after practice. Don't quote me, but I think it's the first time we've talked to him since he was he came back from his injury. One of the first times, if that's not exactly correct. So we got to hear kind of where his spirits are and the challenges that he had to overcome mentally, physically, after, of course, he was drafted and then suffered a season-ending injury at training camp, which was really disappointing for everyone. So we're excited to see him. But he was asked about the Sam Williams injury. He said it's too soon to comment because he doesn't know what happened. But he firsthand knows what that is like. And a guy like Overshown, a young guy, was able to overcome it. So we're hoping the same for Williams.
All right, Mike McCarthy had his daily presser this morning. Was there anything that stuck out to you?
Yes.
What?
I've talked a lot about the offensive line this week, Larry. Tyler Guyton and Chuma Edoga fighting for that left tackle spot. Position battles are going to continue to emerge as at the forefront of Dallas Cowboys training camp right now, though. It's a lot of speculation. Are the Cowboys going to go with their first round draft pick, or are they going to let him kind of sit in the back seat for his first season and Chuma Edoga will start, a veteran? What Mike McCarthy shared with us is, well, one, his perspective on the situation. There's a lot of pressure for the young guys to start right away, especially when they're a first-round draft pick. McCarthy said when he was coming into the league, that was not important. Sometimes those guys wouldn't start for 1 or 2 seasons, but it's because of how much younger the NFL is getting. McCarthy said that he thinks there's more pressure on those young guys to step into a starting role. And 2, an important comment I thought was he said that he is going to embrace the competition for Guyton. He thinks he's the type of guy that will thrive with competition to try and fight for that spot. So that kind of gives you some insight as to where his head is at in that offensive line position battle.
Well, to me, the NFL's all about competition. If Guyton can't go in there and win the number 1 spot, then even if he's your top pick, he shouldn't be the number 1 guy. So he needs to go in there and earn it and win it. Now, what really stuck out to me today at McCarthy's presser is him just talking about how much he really relies on the veterans to help out his younger guys. For example, receiver Brandon Cooks, what's he in, his 11th or 12th year, I believe. So CeeDee Lamb is entering his 5th season. All the other receivers, 8 or 9, they're 4 years or less. So Brandon Cooks is going to be key in that locker room when it comes to wide receivers. And then on the offensive line, of course, you have the great Zach Martin. Coach McCarthy says he really leans on Zach as well because he's just such a smart football player and just such a cool guy, such a great leader. So that O-line, they all rely on Zach Martin. Okay, tomorrow, Mary, it's an off day for the Cowboys.
Nice, yeah. They put in a good day of work today, so they deserve it, but things are going to ramp up real quick.
And then Tuesday, first day of pads. They're off tomorrow. We're not off tomorrow, so we'll have reports for you at 5, 6, and the night beat. Mary?
Great week.
It's cold. You might want to get a jacket on. All right, that's it for our Cowboys Daily Report.